Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into another product review that's going to be perfect for the upcoming winter season, the SAMLMAP heated glove liners. Stay tuned right after this. All right, so providing you with a little context to the story, a few weeks ago, I got an email from SAMLMAP asking if I'd be interested in testing and reviewing their heated glove liners. It seems that someone in their marketing department caught wind of my Venture heated glove liner review, a product that's similar to SAMLMAP's here, and thought I would be a great fit to share some thoughts on their product with you. Now, with all that being said, SAMLMAP did send me out these liners for this product review, but all thoughts and opinions are of my own, and I just want that to be known that there has been no monetary compensation for any sort of favorable review. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the unboxing. Okay, so when you receive your liners, they're going to arrive in a box similar to this. As we take a look at the outside of the box, you can see we have the SAMLMAP logo here, professional heated gloves. On the opposite side here, we have open. On the side of the box here, we have a brief description of each of the settings here, high, medium, and low, along with the voltage that it uses. Taking a look at the back side, you can see that the product is made in China like everything else. As we go ahead and open up the box, you can see that the liners are shipped in this protective plastic bag, keeping them free from moisture should the box happen to get wet during shipment. We're going to put these off to the side for a moment and get back to them in just a bit. Take a look inside the box. You'll also notice that we have two separate boxes. The larger box being your DC wall charger. The wall charger outputs 8.4 volts at 1.5 amps with two small DC male adapters to plug into our battery. While your batteries are charging, the LED is going to illuminate red, and once charging is complete, turns green. Now, speaking of batteries, as we move to the second box, we have two smart polymer battery packs. Each of these batteries delivers a voltage of 7.4 volts with a capacitance of 2,200 milliamp hours. At the hottest settings, SAMLMAP states that this is going to roughly give you about 2.5 hours of use, and at the mid and lowest setting coming in at 3.5 and 6.5 hours respectively. And you can also find that information on the side of the box, as well as the instructions. Speaking of the instructions, not sure why, but I received two instruction sets here. Inside the instructions, pretty decent set of instructions with color indicators here, and also directions on how to connect your batteries up to the liners. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side. Also in the box is this handy storage pouch for keeping your liners together and in one place. A nice little feature that I can tell you from past experiences with my previous Venture gloves, which I consistently come up one short when I place them in my storage bin for the summer. So a great little feature to have to keep your glove liners together in one place so you don't lose them. All right, so we're going to put all this off to the side and go ahead and move over to the liners. All right, so let's start with the obvious visible nuances. The SAMLMAP heated glove liners here come in a sleek black design with reflective branding on the index finger here, and some partial reflective chevrons just below the pinky. These liners are made with a soft, very soft and comfortable material that feels great against the skin. The material, I would say, is slightly thicker than, say, the Venture gloves I previously reviewed, and their fingertips seem to hold their shape really well, something that the Venture gloves didn't offer here. So with that being said, if you are a rider looking to place these liners underneath your leathers for winter riding, when it comes to your riding glove, you're going to want to size up about 2 sizes larger in your riding glove in order to have a comfortable fit. and the capability of maneuvering your fingers easily to operate the clutch and brake levers. For those of you who are looking for a liner that works well in other settings, such as the office, well, say typing or just running about in the streets, I think these glove liners seem durable enough to do just that, while still offering the dexterity of finger manipulation without getting in the way. Now, touching a bit more on fitment for a second, I found the sizing to be spot on with American sizings, even though these are made in China. And with that being said, if you stick to the SAMLMAP sizing chart, I think you should be okay. Now, one of the standout features of these liners, I have to say, is their ability to uniformly heat the backside of your hand and what feels like the top of each finger, as well as the sides of your fingers. So no portion of the glove liner gets hotter or feels hotter than any other. Very nice touch, SAMLMAP. Now, that was something that was not offered with the Venture heated glove. And at times with that glove liner, it felt like only the sides of my fingers were being heated, as well as only a small portion. With the SAMLMAP gloves, we feel an entire warmth across the whole entire hand. Now, let's go ahead and connect up a battery to one of these liners to give you an operational demonstration. Now, the second feature I like about these liners is the smaller form factor of the battery, and the fact that the battery can go into the battery pouch in both the horizontal and vertical directions or orientations. Now, why is that important, you might ask? Well, if you're an individual with, say, a smaller wrist, such as a female, the battery ends will not hang over the sides of your wrist in the vertical positions. Now, if we place the battery in the horizontal position and you do have a smaller wrist, you can see where the battery might get snagged on, say, some clothing articles as you move about. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the battery in the vertical position and give you a demonstration of how it operates. Okay, so now that we have our battery in place, powering on the liner simply requires a long press of the power button to activate the liner in the hottest setting, or red as indicated here. To adjust the setting, simply requires quick pressing of the power button to cycle through the medium and low settings. Now, I've been using these liners for about a few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks now, for this review, and I found the battery life to be pretty good on a full charge. I was able to reach the stated durations on all the settings SAMLMAP claims, so that is a plus. Now, taking a look at the palm side of the liner, and I'm not quite sure if you can see this on camera, but on the index and thumb fingers, we have touch contact points to operate your mobile device without having to remove the liner. A great feature that I must say works consistently well. Okay, so my final thoughts on what I think of the SAMLMAP heated liners. All in all, guys, I have to say these are an awesome set of liners. If we took a look at all the pros versus the cons, the heating performance and the function of these liners is very impressive. They do a great job of keeping your hands warm. I've used them in my early morning rides and late night rides on my motorcycle. I've used them around the office when the building AC was kicking in full blast and extra high, and I had to wear a jacket and gloves just to stay warm. Or even just out walking the dog in the cold mornings. They've consistently kept my hands nice and toasty and uniformly across my entire hand, including my fingers and finger sides. Now, when it comes to comfort and the material of these liners, the liners, I have to say, are a pleasure to wear. I don't feel any type of bulky or restrictedness in my movement. And they've never caused any type of discomfort during any type of extended wear. Now, as far as portability, the rechargeable batteries are easy enough to swap out, making it convenient to use these liners on the go. I did find the fact that I'm able to place the battery pack in the vertical and horizontal position a plus. and that's something I think that everyone should take note of. Now, when it comes to durability, so far these liners have held up pretty well during my regular use. The materials seem to be of good quality. I haven't noticed any signs of any wear and tear on the fingers, so that again is a positive. Now, if I had to pick a con about the glove liner, I would say I would only have two. One being the price, and we'll get to a price in a minute, and the second being the thickness of the material as compared to the Venture heated glove. The material is slightly thicker, and me being a motorcycle rider and using these gloves primarily for inserting into my leather riding gloves, that's going to have to cause me to purchase a set of winter riding gloves that are 2 sizes larger in order to have the normal comfortability that I'm used to when riding my motorcycle. Now, when it comes to price, at the time of recording, these gloves come in at roughly about $100. My Venture gloves were slightly more expensive because they are a more name brand company, but at the time of recording, these gloves are roughly about $100. Now, if you stuck with me this far, I do have a surprise for you, and that is a discount code, and you can find that discount code in the description section below, and that code is good for the month of October, so go ahead and take advantage of that. So overall, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of any of the things that I've said here, or your experiences if you went ahead and purchased these gloves. As always, I've been the Chemist, and I will see you in the next one.